In Connecticut, the immigrant population, the foreign-born population is about 15–16%. Half of the state undocumented population resides in Fairfield County. And they do so because this is where the jobs are. They are our landscapers, our cleaning ladies, our nannies.
They were the most vulnerable in our community. It was just not the language barriers, it was like this holistic lack of understanding of the system and the system taking advantage of them just because they didn't have the tools.
From the very beginning, our concern had been to be a place where immigrant voices were heard.
Race and skin color and language are all things that can be used as barriers. We wanted to celebrate that diversity. One of the things that we always thought was really, really important was it's not one group of people helping another group. It's groups of people helping each other.
Building One Community has been very instrumental in helping us connect with families that are most marginalized, our immigrant families.
People need to understand that we have a very complicated immigration system that has been politicized, and until we all understand the human side of it, we're not going to come up with real solutions. It's our responsibility as community leaders to come up with solutions in our own communities. This is about getting to know each other. If you don't feel that people in your community see you as a human, then we're not going to be able to have full contributors to the community.
When immigrants come to this country, yes, they want security, they want food, and they want shelter, but they really want to make a life and be parts of the community. I think they really want to belong. They want to be part of the fabric of a city, of a town. Building One Community mission is to advance the successful integration of immigrants and their families. And now our idea is to do that by integrating them into the larger community.
I met Carlos and Lorena and the kids very soon after we opened the center. At that point, Carlos was doing his GED, and he was working very hard during the day and going to school every night. And he said this to me recently. He said, I knew that Lorena and the kids would be safe because Lorena was coming to B1C at night to take classes. There was babysitting for the kids, and she was not alone. So when he got his GED, it was a big celebration for all of us, and we all felt like a sense of pride because we had supported the family.
Carlos and his family is kind of our quintessential immigrant family. He has an incredible work ethic, an amazing drive, not only for him to thrive, but also for his family and the community at large. Carlos has become a prosperous entrepreneur, and along his way, he has hired day workers from our center.
Carlos asked me if he could have a conversation with me on a Saturday afternoon, and he told me that he was thinking about buying a business, the landscaping business that he had worked for. He saw that as a great opportunity, and he had been saving money. So I said, I'm here to support you, but at the same time, I don't have the tools to analyze a business. I have someone who has that background, who I think will be very interested in helping you. Bruce was very involved in the effort to create B1C from day one. He was one of those big champions, investors, people who saw that there was a lot of potential, and the rest is history. For Carlos and his family, the actual programs, the English language learning, the child care, they work with the schools, were critical. But I think the most important thing for Carlos was that humanization. And knowing that Bruce, somebody from a completely different background, an affluent, successful business person, cared so much about him. It's a beautiful story of everything that we wanted to do from day one, right? Understanding the need, giving people the tools, having the person from the affluent community sit at the same table with somebody like Carlos. His kids are on a great path right now. Carlitos is at the International Baccalaureate Magnet School in Stanford. Lorena, through Power, put all the time and effort into the system, so these kids have the opportunity to go to college. Mirthala is now in Stanford High, and also great student, very determined. When I think about them and when I think about the kids, my heart gets just so full of joy to see them embracing this opportunity. We are who we are because of people like Carlos. And we will be who we want to be in the future because we built on people like Carlos, and it's the combination of many Carloses and Lorenas and Mirthalas and Carlitos that make our community what it is.